Hello everyone, Eugene with Mr. Z's Bees, and today I'm coming from a house I just moved into, which is a roughly 1910 old farmhouse here in Northern California within the Bay Area, and I'm going to kind of do a walkthrough of our front yard that has been basically like a micro farm with chickens in the past and raised beds, and I'm going to kind of point out what I'm going to do when I'm behind the phone and just walk through and show you what's here now and what it's going to be like in a future video. So we have already done some work in this front yard and kind of repaired some of the old raised beds that are here. Slowly started pulling out the fencing where the chicken run was, and it's a work in progress, as they say. And down here, we already got seedlings going, some potted plants that are going to have great blooms for the bees later this year. And if you like my videos, want to follow, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. It's probably down here in the corner, and hit that bell button to follow me and see when I post. But besides that, I'll even show you some of the bees today in this video. It won't be bee oriented, but it will be, because this garden is going to be beautiful and there's going to be bees throughout it year round. So we'll see you in a sec. So we're walking up, and to the right we have the timbers that I'm treating with linseed and mineral spirits. They're going to be part of the raised beds. The front porch of this old home with a little sitting area. Then on the far side, where we keep some of the gardening supplies, eggshells for seedlings. Then walk this way. This is the old sidewalk to this home, and the new entry is to the left here. But this will be a worm bin that I'm redoing, and these are the old raised beds that we've re-amended, repaired, and we've got some tomatoes. We're going to be planting some corn, some zucchinis. This is the bed for the onions right now, and you can see some of the nukes, and then the queen castle, queen defender, and work our way this way. Then this is where the old coop was, and then the far side between the hedge and the strawberries towers was the old chicken run that went all the way out to right about there. And we're going to redo all that. We've got our blueberries. Then our first raised bed of those big timbers are going to be right here. And we're going to put that first one here. Then we're going to put the next one on the other side of this huge raised bed that is not really manageable, because you can't reach to the center unless you're walking on that bed. So eventually we're going to pull that out, and there's going to be 3 raised beds in a row. And we'll have a trellis that goes kind of from the outside to the outside for beans and loofahs and all those wonderful things. Then we have aloe and just edible crop of leaves and flowers. I can't remember the name of those, I apologize, but we're as you can see, the bees in the background there. We've got some trees. I've got a winter banana that's got apples on it. Then we have a 20-ounce monarch that has not leafed out yet. Then we've got a lemon tree and a mandarin tree. But we've started working on doing strawberry towers with milk crates, and we've already got several baskets within the last few weeks off the seascapes. Then yeah, so this is a work in progress. It's going to be a beautiful layout once we get everything done. And of course we got cardboard. We're going to do some sheet mulching, keep the weeds down as a weed barrier. And we're doing a seed crop right now of some of the plants that were here prior to us moving in that we're good. I mean, you got Dino kale, curly kale. We're gonna let go to seed and collect that seed and use it for future crops. So it's a big yard. Then over here in the corner, we're gonna put a rabbit hutch, a couple does and a buck, raise rabbits for meat. And yeah, so hopefully I'll bring this video, the second video, to you later this summer when it's mostly in and doing well. A nice fig. And greatly appreciate you taking your time to check out this video and check out the front yard of before we get everything done. So let's check out some of the bees. So here's some of the breeding nukes, mating nukes that we have. As you can see, the bees are already kind of active. This is a colony that doesn't have queens at the moment, but queen cells. And making sure there's no virgin queens. These cells are about ready to happen. And figured we'd put some bees in this real quick. Make it truly a bee video in a way. So, hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend and finding simple things to do to keep themselves occupied. And let's see if these cells have merged or hatched out yet. Natural comb, so I don't want to tip it on its side and break that off. That is not the frame with the queen cells. Let's get to that. Oh, we have queens that have merged out. Here's a virgin queen. Pretty little girl. And oh, make sure we don't drop her. So we've had 2 cells merge out, and we still have 3 that have not hatched out. So here's a big old dark drone. Hey kiddo. There he goes. So knowing that we have queens that have already merged out, I think I've got a nuke over there that needs see if this queen is, see if we can pull it in. So that queen is still far off from being ready. So yeah, I know everyone's kind of like, oh, you just killed that queen, but we already
Let's see the queen.
That's a queen that's been pupating.
She have purple eyes?
Nope, no purple eyes just yet. But here's the virgin queen walking around. So what will happen is, since she's merged out and there's another one in here, they'll fight to the death. Then if these have not merged out, these other cells, she'll go around and put her stinger through and kill the queen that's inside. Then the bees will rip out these cells, or what we call rip down. And so we've got 2 virgin queens in here. We got one on this side. She actually went to this side. Let's see, where is she? There she is. So that means we have another virgin walking amongst all the other frames. So let's put her back in. So she's she's a nice looking queen. Let's see if we see a queen on this side. So what we might do is, if the other queen is in here, I might just pull that frame and put it in another box I have in the shop and utilize both queens. And is she on that wall? I don't see her. Alright, so let's see if she's on this frame here. Look over my shoulder. And nope. who knows, they may have already been fighting, and that might be the queen that was the strongest out of the two. So let's take a look at the other frame that we have sitting in front of the hive. And yep, I don't see another virgin on that. Let's take a look at this wall again. Nope, I don't see it. Let's take another gander at this wall. See if we see her down there walking around. So there's the new virgin queen right there. Don't see another queen on this side. And I've got two more cells that have not hatched out. They have not ripped them down yet. So hopefully she's on this frame that's sitting out here on the front. Make sure we set that down nice and slowly. So let's see if the other virgin is on this frame. So this frame here has a plastic cell, so I can actually flip this one on its side and not worry about that comb breaking off. Yep. So what has more than likely happened is those two virgins have mangled and decided who was going to be boss, and that is the winner of the feud is the queen that we looked at on the other frame. So we'll kind of button these girls back up. I probably should rip out those other cells since I don't want another queen to come out and wear down that queen. So let's pull those frames out, but I'll do that on my own time. So hope everyone is once again having a great weekend, and if you like my videos, you have questions about beekeeping, maybe some gardening that I will probably bring off and on, go ahead and give me some comments, ask some questions if you like, and until then, I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.